Good evening, everybody. Welcome to MaxSpeedTV 2, being broadcasted live on MaxSpeed. Your host, Bob Riley, will be joined in the booth, probably with Scott Brinson here shortly. Big race here tonight. We got about 10 minutes left before we go into qualifying. Tonight's race will start sharply at 9 o'clock. Till then, just sit back, relax, and we'll get this party started here shortly. about 2 minutes away from qualifying. Tonight's race at Daytona.
Just trying to get all my equipment to work properly here. I don't know what's going on with some of this stuff. I've had 2 brownouts tonight. No, I couldn't even get no practice in, so I said the hell with it. I'm here. That's about the best I can do tonight for you, Bob. Yeah, I'm trying to get the points information here, but for whatever reason, TopFuelRacing.us is all jacked up, and I can't. There we go. Now I'm able to get the Dan Lisa. Well, I got the points information, and we actually have a tie coming into tonight's race for first place between Travis Browder and Andrew Fayash, the third. They both got 83 points. Schultz is back there in third, 3 points back. And then you got Michael Jeans and Keegan Leahy tied for fourth. They're 10 points behind Browder and Fayash. Sylvia's in sixth. Mullen Tierheimer tied for seventh. Boyle's ninth. And Brian Tembrow rounds out the top 10. And Tembrow's only 23 points back. So top 10 is still relatively close after 2 races of the scheduled 5 during this third short season of 2017. They're going to do 4 of those altogether. 4 or 5 race seasons, and we are halfway through the third one after tonight. And yes, I got a little free bird kicking in the background if you can hear that. I haven't checked my email, but no, I didn't see it come across my phone, but my phone's also laying up on the counter, so I'll take a peek. All right, I'll take a peek at it after the race or tomorrow, one of the two. But I want to get in there. Yeah, you're damn right. I want to throw some propaganda at you. Getting that time, got to get in a good smack talking form before smack talking season gets here. Yep, good morning. Well, I should get you all fired up. Go tackle that test. Hopefully in a good way. Oh, you said failed. I thought you said something else. You failed it? Holy shit. Glad I don't have to count on you saving my life. I'm just fucking with you, man. I was gonna ask you, how did you fail it? Wow. Well, that's just one test, man. Oh, right on. Yeah, you're good to go then. I can't throw you out for one test. Well, we got about a minute left. Sean Butler sitting up there on the pole. Fayash second. Thierheimer third. Leahy fourth. And Trent Smith, new guy, rounds out the top five. Oh, Smith just got bumped. Sanderson moves into that 2 spot. So Smith down to 6th. Still got a bunch of guys that haven't taken time. Probably half the guys here. Got 12 that have taken time and probably another good 10 to 12 that have not taken time. I know some of those guys aren't going to be racing, but I'm sure we'll see quite a bit of them out on the track. About 30 seconds left. Who we grid them up, Bob? Yeah, still got 15 seconds left. Make a change. Yeah, it looks like he's going to wrap it up. I don't see any other times popping up there here in the closing seconds. And that's going to do it. We did have one more take of time, but he's in the back. Nope. Couldn't do the whole thing, Bob. In the booth. I thought about going out there and racing tonight, but it's been so long since I've done this. Like I said, I really couldn't get no practice in, so practice was not successful for me. So I chose not to bring out the caution a couple of times. This ain't my forte. I wouldn't be shocked to see Travis Browder win this race tonight coming in as the points leader. Browder's going to put it all on the line tonight. You bank on that. Just saying. Just putting that out there. Oh, damn, Bob, I missed the start. You still there? I was being sarcastic about missing the start. I just checking to see if you're there and checking your pulse.
Oh, now you ought to be able to hear me, Sean.
But you know what, Bob, before we get this thing started, I know how everybody wants to send their get well shout outs. Well, I got a get well shout out I want to send out, and that's to the nature boy, Ric Flair. If y'all haven't heard, Nate is in some tough shape right now, and he still ain't out of the woods yet, and they don't know if he's going to survive all this mess that he's got himself into. But I wish a speedy recovery and get the hell out of the hospital soon to the nature boy, Ric Flair. Woo! Oh, you gonna get us going, Bob, or you want me to do this?
Go ahead, man. I'm looking at something right now.
Well, put your phone down. It's race time. Well, folks, we're ready to go racing here at Daytona. The halfway point of season number 3 of 2017 for maximum velocity. Buckle up, because we're about to get a whole lot faster around this place. Green flag is out. We're racing here at Daytona under the lights. Ooh, a little bump back there from Nathan Sylvia. He's in a hurry. Pretty good start by everybody. Everybody just trying to find a comfortable little spot on the track right now. Ooh, and the one comes right down in front of Wally Tierheimer. That's Sean Butler. That was close. These boys do have one reset here tonight, in case you're wondering.
Well, these guys are just up on the wheel for sure.
I'm getting single filed out for the most part. I only got a couple of them out there on the top still. Ooh. I don't know what all this jostling around on the front is, but that's not going to be good. Now Sanderson going to find himself on the outside by himself, trying to squeeze down. I think it's a little early for that.
Yeah, he got cut off there by Sean Butler. Sean Butler just said, heck, I'm going to get down here and get to the bottom.
Scheduled for 100 laps here tonight. Working lap number 2 if you're just joining us. Race just kicked off, the halfway point of the season. Only 2 races left in the season. Very short seasons. I won't be with you for the championship, Bob. I will be on my way to Tennessee for the football game that weekend on that night, so.
You're going to...
the opener in Nashville.
Oh, okay.
Tennessee and Oakland. Going to hang out with my mom for a week afterwards, too, so I won't be around the whole following week. Let's hope they keep this thing green flag tonight.
That would be nice.
Ooh, little wiggle from the leader there. Yeah, we got a little too hard of a push there, and a little wiggle. I think Gray been on out front since this thing started. He started on the pole, and he hasn't left that spot yet. 59 out there blinking. We got 3 different packs now. Sandusky and them trying to hang on to this front group here, but they might be fading back here. Then you got, actually Sandusky and his partner there have pulled away from that group of 4 behind them. And then you got another bunch of trucks back there in the back, in the far back. That group's led by Justin Michael back there. He's got Michael Jeans back there with him. Austin Hawkins, Schultes back there. A bunch of good ones back there. Browder.
T-Bro in that M&M's truck.
Yeah. Both of the guys tied for the points.
Oh, there goes Browder.
Yeah, there goes Schultes. That's Schultes.
Yeah, Schultes.
No caution. Wow. He went down off the track, so no caution. He does have a reset, as I mentioned just a little bit ago. It's going to be unfortunate that he got spun out there, but he's got it going again. Just ride around. He won't even need to use his caution. I think he'll be all right.
Yeah, the 33 got up into him there, Frank Reese. And he kept it down there on the inner loop there on the road course part of Daytona here and got it righted back and back going.
Well, things are changing up front. Now that I move back up here, you got the front four that are being barreled down upon by about 6 different trucks, 7 different trucks. As now this front pack has become 11, and it could be 12 here in just a minute. But that one truck back there, he's starting to fade. I don't know if he's going to be able to hang on. He might get soloed out here. Trying to see who that is. That's Landon, 49. He's lost the draft here. Doesn't have any help, so he'll have to wait for that second group to catch up, scoop him up.
Wally Terheimer's having a good run up there. Chris Wills, Donald Sandusky's up there. The Don. On a lap down, Trent Smith.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
My wheel's not registering again. Yeah, like I said, I had a couple brownouts just a little bit ago, and all my electronics been, stacked and funky ever since. Took me a minute to get my computer back up and cranking.
But Lee sure stays on, off and on, but I mean...
What do you mean? Power?
Yeah.
It goes out here all the damn time, dude. We have brownouts all the time. I live on a...
Back on is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, it does, but I live on a suction grid, meaning there's a ton of businesses around me, including Walmart, that just suck a ton of power, so... Sometimes the transformer across the street will blow up, and anytime that happens, power's out for at least 3 hours. Except for that one night last year where miraculously on league night it came back on 15 minutes before the race started. How they got it back up so fast, I don't know, because it's gone out since then, and it took them 3 or 4 hours to get it back on. Sucks when that happens, because can't get my car out of the garage on top of it, so I'm pretty much stuck here, other than my bike.
You don't have a quick release on your garage door?
Not that I can get to when the power's out. It's jacked up how it's set. If I can't open the door, I can't get to the quick release. And it won't stay locked if I put the quick release on. It's jacked up.
It's about ass backwards.
Yeah, it's this apartment complex. That's how they all are. So it's pretty much useless, basically. Yeah, you don't know when that shit's gonna happen, so I'm not gonna leave my garage open all the time.
Well, these cats are in the back here with this lead pack.
Yeah.
Nicing up and down, bro.
I was gonna say, I'm thinking if we get a caution, it's gonna be back there because everybody in the front up here is just kind of chill right now, just riding, working lap 11 here, the scheduled 100.
And Burger Boys up there on that top side.
And I'm not seeing anything about it shorting fuel though, so Still got a long way to go before we see green flag pit stops. It'll just be a 2-stop race here tonight. Barring no cautions, that is.
And here it goes.
And so much for that. Boy, look at that ride Sanderson's taking. How you doing on that one? Hell of a ride at the beach for Sanderson. Should go on board with that one. Show him the onboard view for that one there, Bob. After you show him the crash him up, go on board and show him that ride he just took.
Yep, it looks like the 14 and the 62 just lock up together there.
And then it was Space Mountain from there.
We're on board with Scott Sanderson. Looks like he goes through the tri-oval.
Yeah, leaning on that fender. And Nathan was leaning on that fender. Had a lot to do with it. Ooh, and they kept wrecking. Tim Burrell and Michael Jeans got into it after that, and Michael Jeans sustained heavy damage from that deal. So Michael Jeans going to be using a reset too. I think Tim Burrell might get off easy here, but Michael took a big shot. That's a tough break for Mike. Sanderson all beat up, had to limp that thing around.
He's on the limp.
I think you're following a steam train following him around.
We'll wait until after pit stops here, and I'm going to grab Wally Kierheimer.
Wallace.
Wallace is up here in the 3rd position. Chris Bull is his partner in the 4th position. The two working together tonight as the other two in their group. Wallace has a little bit of front end damage up there, Scott.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. Some of these guys out here were taking chances. He got cut off a couple times, so that might have been where he got that from. But yeah, I see it now. He's got quite a bit of front end damage. Maybe he hit somebody too hard in the back. That's kind of what that looks like. He just gave somebody too big of a shot. Then again, like I said, he did have his nose taken off a couple times, so maybe that was it. Sanderson was given an EOL penalty on top of everything else, but I think he was going to be at the end of the line anyway.
Left side tires for Chris Bowles. ¿Qué pasa?
Hey, Roberto, ¿qué pasó?
Hey, man, you're doing a good job tonight up there. And a little bit of dicing going on in front of you there, Wally. Tell us about you and Chris's race going on there.
Well, I just got caught up in a little of that mixture right there. I had to, got about 12 seconds of optional repair, so I stayed in there. That's why I come out here, I don't know where I am, about 10th or 11th or something like that. So we're just trying to stay out of stuff, and then that just unfortunately happened right at the front.
Yeah, look like the 14 and the 62 got together a little bit there, and that'll do it when that happens. But showing a little bit of front splitter damage there, Wally, so we'll have to see what it does when you go back. Front splitter damage and a little bit of crinkled up there in the front. I'm sure you will use your quick fix there later on in the race.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to use it right now. I'll see how it goes. I'll run with it like this. Even if it's even if I lose the pack, I'm sure that I got teammates and we can stick it out a little bit to the end of the race and use it later on. So I don't want to waste it now because you never know what this track what can happen.
That's it, buddy. Well, I'll tell you what. There's still a lot of racing left. Don't count yourself out there, buddy, and maybe we'll catch you again.
All right, great. Hopefully my mom's watching. Hi, Mom, if you're watching. If not, she's watching it tomorrow on the replay. So say hey to Mom for me.
Well, we're over here on the Max Speed channel now, so it's not on my channel, so probably need to tell her that for the future.
Oh, okay, so I told her MaxSpeedTV too, but she'll find it. She'll find it tomorrow.
Okay then, buddy.
All right, thanks, man. Have a good race. Have a fun race.
Well, looky here, the Don out front.
Well, them lights should go out this time. We should get the one to go here.
Donald Sandusky out front, followed by Richard Gross and Chris Wills, Big Ray. Some big hard hitters up here.
Well, get us going, Roberto.
All right, buddy. Let me see old Richie B up here.
Hell, I ain't seen him in a long minute.
Pace car's getting ready to make it down pit road. Donald Sandusky is ready to get on the gas. And we're green flag racing here again. Coming to lap 17 of 100. This work our first caution. We've had 3 lead changes. 84 to go. And Richie B's got it up there on that high side just briefly. A big push there, and the 28 is pushing the 19. Donald Sandusky, Chris Lowell's teamed up together there. Malik Ray pushing on to 61 of Richie B.
Yeah, I wonder now, after we saw some guys fade back and some groups, lose the lead pack, I wonder if everybody's going to panic now and try to keep the lead pack. Oh, Boyle's windshield wiper in the back of the 19 right now. Just see us take a deep breath. Getting way down there.
They're there going sure putting it down as everybody's trying to find who they're going to dance with. There's still a lot of movement going on, Scott.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I wonder if everybody's going to panic. And looks like Brian Timbrell's off the pace a little there. He might be in the safe zone back there. I'm sure he's feeling that damage. He didn't use his reset from that crash he was in. But that's probably going to be a smart move because we might need it here in a minute. If he can't successfully dodge what might happen in front of him, because right now, man, ain't nobody giving nothing. Whoa, lots of big wiggling going on there.
Yes, indeed. That 3 truck one truck, the 113, everybody's just trying to figure out where they want to be.
A lot of movement, a lot of dancing going on right now with these trucks.
And that's wind movement, they ain't driver movement, that's for sure.
So the arrow bouncing off each other.
Poor Tim's is no dancing partner.
No, he's off the pace. He's got damage. But like I said, that could be a blessing in disguise.
These other guys back here in the back, Frank Reese, Justin Berry, Michael Jeans, Andrew Payhash, all these guys back here in the back, they're just riding. They know the deal.
And we got a new leader in the front. Richie Bruce just pulled over in front of Sandusky, and 61 is a new truck on the point now.
Yes, indeed. Richie B. Richie B's Pizza on the side. Oh, and he gets sideways. Is he going to save it? He saved it.
How did he? He got two shots.
Saved it.
Yeah, he got two shots from Sandusky. Saved them both. Don tried to finish him off, but Richie wasn't having none of it. Hell of a save. Checked up the whole field, man. Everybody needs a short change after that one, but damn, the save of the night so far. Probably going to be the save of the night at the end, too. What a save.
He didn't lose his mind over. He kept it. I got to go back and look at that.
They took two shots on that deal. How they didn't wreck, I don't know, because there was a second shot there that should have finished him off. And thankfully, Don got out of it enough after that second shot that allowed him to gather it up. And not only that, but they're still in the draft. He didn't even lose the draft.
No.
He could cause a lot of guys to lose the lead draft here. So now we've had a bunch of guys fade back, but Richie didn't lose the draft.
No, he sure didn't.
Here he goes to the outside, trying to get back to the front.
Yeah, he does. I mean, that man. Going back and looking at it, Don just hooked him in that left rear corner, and I mean, Richie B just did everything right.
Well, when you're the lead car, it's kind of hard for it to be your fault.
We're wrecking. Here we go.
We're wrecking. Yeah, he saved it.
Saved.
Four wide. Will they survive it? Yes, they do. I do not know how they'll survive that.
Richie B takes the lead one more time.
Damn. Wow. The three. How he didn't wreck, I don't know. These guys got the magic button tonight. Casting magic spells out there, so not everybody wrecks. Wow. I thought for sure we were wrecking there.
I know Richie B had his drawers up in it.
Now look at the front three. The front three, they're kind of sitting ducks, though, but they have broken away.
He's made his way back to the front.
Yeah. But these guys are just sitting ducks up here. I mean, this whole big, huge pack's going to run them down. Just a matter of laps. We're about halfway. Well, actually, we did have a caution. I was thinking we didn't have a caution, but we did have that one caution. I was going to say we're about halfway to green flag stops, but that's not the case.
Here comes the chomping crew back here behind this.
Oh, they're coming. Wildness at the beach in the first quarter of this race. As we're about to finish the first quarter, coming to lap 25, this next time around of the scheduled 100.
Richie B, Nathan Sylvia, Don. Oh, I see now. Scott Sanderson, he's 2 laps down. I'm sorry, I thought he was up there in third. Donald Sandusky's being shown as the third place driver. And they have caught this group.
Yeah. Let's hope that they, everybody just checks up here and just rides for a minute. Doesn't do anything too over-aggressive here because Sanderson, that's what I figured. Sanderson was not going to give up that front spot on the outside. Trying to get one of them laps back. Wants to be that front truck out in front of the 61, but I don't know if Richie's going to let him do that or not. Nathan ain't having none of it.
Yes, sir.
Malik Ray shoots way up near the wall there. They're 3 wide back here with Ray on the outside near the wall. He might just be dropping to the back. He might just be getting a bad omen about this whole thing up here. Can't say that I blame him. Look at Schulte. Schulte's back in this. Oh, Sylvia goes to the outside. Schulte's going to go with him. They're going to try to put the old pass on Richie Bros here. Boyles don't get up there and help Bros. He is going to get past. Sanderson getting shuffled back already. Sylvia pulls down in front of the 61. And Boyles couldn't get there in time to save the 61 from losing the lead. Nathan Sylvia, the new truck on the point here at Daytona, coming around to complete the 26th lap.
Third of the way
Fourth.
into this. Fourth of the way into this race. Quarter.
How about Andrew Schulte? We saw him a little bit ago. He was in that spin that didn't bring out the caution, was shooting down below the yellow line there on the backstretch, and caution didn't come out. It was the last truck on the lead lap. Here he is leading the race. Just 20-some odd laps later. Didn't even take a long time for it to happen. That's how quickly things can change in these super speedway races.
Wally Herman's still up there. He's fell in behind the 61. The front end damage ain't helping him out too much.
No, he can't pull up to him because of it. That's all right. Long race to go. He can use this reset either on his next stop if it stays green or use it later on. Now he's able to pull up a little bit now. Pretty soon, I think for the most part, everybody's going to pack back up here. That's slowly what they're doing now. You got a group of 2, then a group of 3, and then another group of 2. Those front 5 there, they're going to catch up here in just a second. That last group of 2, it may take them a little while if they're able to catch back up. They may have fallen too far back. This big old pack up here may just drive off and leave them. All right, back to where we started on that restart. Everybody up here side by side. See if everybody can keep her going straight. Sadusky dives for the outside. Bold move.
Yeah, that's around what you wrong there.
Not sure why he did that. Sanderson's 2 laps down. Guess he wants to be on that outside. Justin Michael now up there behind Sadusky, giving him a big old shove. Schulte's pushing Sanderson now, so those 2 working together. Sanderson's where he wants to be if the caution comes out. Only problem is we haven't gotten the caution. And Tim Brell is about to go a lap down. He just wanted to see the caution a lot sooner than now, but as I stated, it just hasn't come out. Now Tim Brell going to lose a lap. He's got that damage from that last caution.
Yeah, he's trying to ride it out right now.
Yeah, saving that reset. I don't blame him. It's a long race. Still got 70 laps to go.
Don Sandusky has a little bit of damage on that. Oh, Schulte pulls up in front of Sandusky.
Ooh, Don about got bumper hooked there.
And
he got bumper hook there. Yeah, there it is. I guess Justin felt like he didn't do a good enough job last time, and he wanted to do a better job. Now he took out the whole field, so job completed.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, you'd think they'd have backed out of it a little bit, but they didn't. You could see that coming, though. You could see that brewing a mile away.
Oh, absolutely.
It brewed for 3-4 laps there. Having Sanderson up there kind of messed everybody up. He's battling to get his lap back, but seemed like everybody wanted to be that lead truck out front other than Sanderson, and they just couldn't, handle him being the front truck, and it led to all that. Sanderson took it behind the wall, by the way. He's out of here. He's had enough of this.
Looking at the replay here. A little bit of damage on the back of Sandusky's truck, and it just locked at the bumpers. There was no net code in that whatsoever.
Now, Wally definitely going to have to use a reset. Now he's got damage all over the front and back of that truck. 34's got damage. The 18's smoking. I know Browder ain't going to be happy about that. There'll be a lot of guys using resets here. That pretty much collected just about everybody. Justin Michael's blowing up.
Yep, everybody's got to use that golden reset.
Taking a look at Michael Jeans, I can't tell if he's got damage on his truck or not. Doesn't look like it. He looks clean. He'd already used his reset, so he's not sitting there. He looks pretty good to go. Justin Michael got himself a fresh truck.
Vernon Martin out front.
Oh, while you do your interview, I'm going to step away for just a second. I'll be right back.
Richie B. It's Bob up here in the booth. Man, you did a hell of a save a while ago, man. How did you keep that truck going forward?
I just, when Donald got into me, I was just going with the flow, held on with soft hands, and I guess the apron kind of helped me and leveled me out when I got back on the track. And before I knew it, the yellow flag didn't come out, and I was still caught up with the draft, and I was able to keep it straight and catch the draft in the front pack. Yeah, I was kind of surprised myself.
Man, I'll tell you what, I mean, not once, but twice did you get hit there, and I mean, the track just kept you up. We've seen it in another instance too, but yours was more spectacular, and you kept the lead draft. So I mean, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, and I didn't use my quick fix, which means the damage must have been minimum, so I was able to drive with a pretty complete truck. Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, Richie B, I know you're a big Mopar guy, and but there's rumblings in NASCAR that Mopar might make a return to NASCAR.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I heard that through the grapevine. It'd be nice to get them back up in front again.
Well, Richie B, have a good race there, buddy, and good to see you running so good. I mean, you were involved in that mess right there, but I mean, hey, it's still a lot of racing left to go, and good luck to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the interview. Cool.
Well, I would think we'd get the one to go right here.
Probably gonna see the lights go off here.
Looks that way. 59 will get the wave by.
And we got 21 cars on the lead lap, so everybody's back up here.
Yeah, everybody started the race still in the lead lap other than Sanderson. Sanderson took her behind the wall.
Old Richie B over that daggone magnificent save.
Yeah, what do you have to say about it? Good things.
Oh yeah, like, it surprised him. He's like, I kept it with soft fingers, and he said, I didn't even lose the drive.
Yeah, nice. I didn't even lose the drive. Well, a lot of these guys have used up their recess now, so we still got 21 on the lead lap for right now, but we have another big crash like that, and we might have about 5 left in the race. So a lot of guys out of chances now. This is their last shot. Man, they keep it green for a little while. Maybe we even get a green flag pit stop. They will only have to pit one more time from here if it does stay green to the finish.
Just bring Johnny Smith up here and just talk trash to him.
Oh, I was waiting for it.
You knew you was gonna get it.
Oh, I knew it. I just been waiting. How you been, man?
Good.
Since you brought Johnny up here, Johnny, I might as well go ahead and break the news to you. You can hear it here, ESPN first. Sean Smith got himself arrested.
Oh, joy to the world.
Went and I guess somebody beat up his sister, and he went and beat that dude up and got himself arrested. So he may wind up getting cut now.
Awesome.
They were already talking about moving him to linebacker, of all places.
All right. We gonna be AFC champions anyways.
Yeah, well, the team's falling apart. It's like, you know, we got a great thing here, and now everybody all of a sudden just got, you know, we got our left tackle hold now. You got Marshawn Lynch sitting down. You got Sean Smith getting arrested. Okay, what's next? They got
AFC championship.
They got to just get this thing under control before it snowballs into the Dallas Cowboys of the 90s.
Yeah, that sounds like about right.
As long as we don't turn out to be as bad as the Saints, who cares?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know, what's going on here? That's Malik Ray. He's just going to drop back, find a comfy spot to tuck back in. He ain't finding one. Ain't nobody being gracious. Whoa, and he just comes back up on the track right by Richie Bros there and squeezes Richie. Wow. I think Richie's had enough excitement for one night. The three's right there, too. Both of them guys have had enough excitement for one night, trust me.
No doubt. Well, Johnny, you got to go to work tonight?
Unfortunately, I do.
When's your next dirt season?
I don't know yet, man. Ours kind of fell apart. People didn't want to show up, so maybe this winter. I think about trying to push it back to winter time. You know, a lot of people are busy during summer, and I understand that. A lot of people race in real life and not around on Friday night, so probably this winter I'm going to give it another shot.
All right. Well, no,
We got to pick a different night.
I don't know yet. It can only be Friday or Saturday. That's my only nights I'm not working.
Well, it ain't working out Friday. You should have given it a shot on Saturday and see how it works out.
Well, I thought about that. Another league that I was running on Saturday is having the same issue. They put a poll up on their Facebook page, and pretty much about 90% of the members said, hey, man, we got stuff going on Fridays and Saturdays. We're racing in real life. That's what I'm trying to get to the winter time when people kind of calm down a little bit, and we'll see what happens.
I wish you the best with it, Johnny. Hopefully you get that thing back up and running.
Hopefully, man. I haven't touched iRacing since the league went down, man. It's the first time I've even launched iRacing.
I feel you on that. Been kind of burnt out on it myself.
But I will be back. I'll be back in the winner's circle too. Don't worry.
Oh my God, here we go.
First night back will be with the Raider truck.
Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up in my mouth.
It's only because your team sucks.
Yeah, I get a call this morning, or not a call.
He woke up to a gracious text message this morning.
Yeah, it might as well have been a call because it was Rinson's voice on the text saying the Saints suck. And I get this at 7 o'clock this morning.
Well, it's a good thing I don't know your number because you wouldn't
Good
like
way
their
to start
football season.
I give it to you, Johnny.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Then I had a 3-hour test this morning, I'm thinking the whole time, what a douchebag.
Well, yeah, we'll see what happens this summer, and hopefully I'll get my league back up and running, and maybe even get back to running with your league, and hopefully be back in max velocity here before too long.
All right on, man. Be good to see you back at the track.
Hopefully.
Some people must work, though, so...
Unfortunately.
Like a turd and go to work.
I am right now, man. You guys have a great time.
All right, dude.
All right, Johnny. Raider Nation, man.
Raider Nation, man. Have a good one, guys.
Later.
All right, we're slowly but surely sneaking up on the halfway point there, Scott.
Yeah, they're knocking this out pretty quickly. Hoping this thing's done by 10:30.
Justin Michael out front right now. Nathan Sylvia. Landon Cardillo, whatever you want to call him. Andrew Payash. There's Sean Butler. Donald Sandusky's back up here in the mix. He's probably wanting to get up there to that 87.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you pronounce that last name.
I know how you pronounce it. Hey, you.
We'll just call him Landon. Oh, he's out front. Spot these boys been battling over all night. It's led to a nasty crash there on that last caution. Took just about everybody out. Here's Justin Michael. He was up there. He was the one that got in the back of Sadusky and started that whole mess. And here he is pushing the guy in the lead again. Gave him a big old shove there.
Yeah, pushing Hey You.
Well, we just call him Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
3 wide for the lead. Michael in the middle. Ash on the outside. Justin's by himself here. He's going to get some help now from Mike Jeans, but you got the 1 and the 77 on the outside as the action's ramping up as we approach the halfway point here at Daytona. These boys have had enough of riding around. A lot of them out of recess, so big risk here, big risk. Putting the pressure on some of these guys that don't have recess.
Yes, indeed. And you can see them starting to fan back a little bit.
Oh.
Michael G's got to be careful with him.
They're one mistake away from this race having a whole lot less trucks in it, I can tell you that, because all these guys behind them ain't going to have nowhere to go. Oh, there we go.
Chris Walls.
Yeah, he saved it, though. He saved it. He's coming back up. Keeping her down on the apron. Good idea. Good idea, boys. Live to fight another day. Boy, I'm sure a lot of guys are worried about that.
Big old pucker factor got way up there on that one.
It ain't over yet. Still some jostling going around here. As I mentioned earlier, a lot of movement with these trucks here tonight. I remember, well, I should say I don't remember when I used to race these things moving around that much. I mean, I know move around a little bit, but it seems like there's a lot of movement out there tonight.
Too much movement.
Maybe these guys just haven't done this in a while. They've been racing a lot of other tracks. They haven't run a super speedway in a while. I know not everybody runs the super speedway stuff like they once did. So there was a time it was like mandatory. It seemed like.
Travis Browder down on the apron.
Nowadays, these guys might run a super speedway race, occasionally, once a week maybe.
Yeah.
Used to be 3, 4, 5 times a week.
Dirt's taking over, buddy.
Yeah, that and these races get boring too. I mean, you do this all the time and get wrecked out all the time. It kind of gets old. That's why I quit doing it.
I ran a dirt race this afternoon, ran second in it, and was called every name in the book. I sat on the pole, and then first caution come out, and then I went back.
They're making friends again, Bob.
Oh yeah, and this douchebag from New York just thought he was King Tut and everything. But anyways, I had to tell him where to step off at, Then he tried to take me out.
Imagine that. Not on iRacing.
Yeah. I'm not talking take me out to dinner either.
Surprised he didn't protest you afterwards.
Oh, I was hoping he would because I had him recorded and he was saying a lot of dirty language.
Can people curse on iRacing?
No.
I thought everybody got along.
Just talking dirty though.
I tell you what, it could get dirty here in just a minute, because man,
I'm waiting for it to happen.
It's been 2 or 3 times I thought it was going to happen, but they've been bailed out so far. Coming to lap 50 next time around, 2 from being halfway through this race officially. Coming up on more slower traffic, that's Richie Bros. So Richie about to go a lap down now. So his luck has changed. Old MaxSpeedTV jinx got to Richie. Oh, don't run him over. Oh, they shoved him up into the wall. Wow, he's just trying to blend in. He got shoved up into the wall.
That's crazy.
Well, hopefully for him it didn't damage the truck too bad. He already used his reset, I do believe.
That poor 59, he got his lap back and didn't get put a lap back down again. Up, here we go.
Wow. He saved it.
Yes, he did.
That wasn't quite as big as the other saves, but that's another big save. They're running out of chances. You know, they say Cat's got 9 lives. Well, I think they're on 8. We are halfway.
And a lot of trucks out without quick repairs, so.
I almost promise you that a lot of these guys aren't finishing this race.
You think? All right.
Just a matter
what
of
are we
when,
betting?
not
What
if.
are we betting?
Well, how do we mean? What are we betting? There are going to be a lot of cautions because the next one's going to take half the field out. So there aren't going to be too many more cautions. It's too late on the over-under now. We're already just like I always say, I ain't betting you halfway through the game. This ain't live betting. They got that on a site that I use. They do have that where you can bet after every possession. But that shit's dangerous, man. You got to be careful with that. Because you get on a little good roll and then all of a sudden you get your ass handed right back to you doing that.
Big broke.
No, I'm not talking like that. Not unless you're out of control. I don't gamble like that.
Because I would gamble like that.
Oh yeah, no, then I wouldn't recommend it to you then. But you can bet on anything and everything. Like the next play, if it's going to be a rush for a gain or a rush for a loss, there's all kinds of props on there, man. There's just ridiculous the amount of props that you can bet on there. And fantasy too. They even have fantasy props, racing, all kinds of shit. Now, these guys are gambling up front right now. Whoa, there it was! Oh, they live to fight another lap again. Wow. You guys must be all riding around with Lucky Rabbit's foot.
Truck with no number, that's Stone Cold Hawkins.
He don't have a number. How does he not have a number? He's got a number.
It's not showing up on the side of his truck is what I'm saying.
I see it.
What color is it?
White.
I don't, and he's driving a white truck.
No, he's in a red and black truck for me. Your trading paints must not be working for him.
We'll fix that right now then.
That's a red and black truck. Whoa, and he just come down and cut off the 3, and now he goes right back up to the track. I'm not sure he knows what he's doing here.
There he goes. I got him now.
Whoa, 14's in the wall. Sylvia keeps it on the wall. Yep, good job, good job. That's a tough break for Sylvia. A lot of racing left, though. I'm sure he knows the caution's coming out, but he's just going to have to hang back. I think he already used his reset, though, so that might be it for Sylvia. I think Sylvia's one of the ones that's out of a reset.
He's not happy.
Because wasn't he involved in the first caution? I'm almost sure he was. Yeah, him and Sanderson. Yeah, that's probably gonna end Sylvia's night right there. He probably used this reset, and he was on the wall a long time there. So his competitive night is over. A lot of movement. Tierheimer all over the 8 here. He's going to bumper hook Michael Jeans if he's not careful here. Michael's going to the bottom. He's seeing enough of that. You can see that brewing.
Yes, indeed. Here comes Wally Tierheimer and Stone Cold Austin Hawkins.
Wally fixed his truck, so he's out of a reset. Austin almost come down, took him out. Good move for him not to, though.
A lot of movement.
Yeah, it's been that way the whole race, man. It's crazy how much these trucks are moving around. They're coming up on another slower truck, Boyles. We've seen some issues tonight. Let's hope there's not one here. They're going to catch him in a decent spot here, so we should be good. Pretty good spot, actually. One of them decided they still want to get up close to him. 33 went up there and said, "Hi, how you doing?"
Like Reese has just been a bullet tonight.
Hey, he's having a good night. Running up front. He usually runs in the back. Running up front. Confidence is there tonight for old Frank. Looking for victory lane. According to Frank's profile, he lives in the same town my mom does in Tennessee.
49 takes it to the bottom there, and the 33 going down there. $59. He's trying to get back on the lead lap, but I'd say this ain't gonna last too much longer. What do you think?
It's lasted this long. I'm shocked as hell that it's lasted as long as it has. So who knows at this point? Maybe everybody's kind of, caught their breath and realizes they keep doing that, they're all going to wreck. Plus, they got green flag pit stops coming up here in just a little bit. So I imagine everybody's going to. You might have some guys that just might come in on once they get in that window, just come in and short pit it.
Who's playing tonight?
I'm not sure. I got the music on in the background. I got Leonard Skinner on in the background, so I'm not sure who's playing. They'll replay the hell out of all them preseason games, so.
I ain't even caught one of my beloved Saints preseason games yet.
They've only had one, haven't they?
Yeah, but I haven't caught it yet. Might be the best game they played all season.
I hope not for your sake. It's going to be a long year for you if that's the case.
Everybody up here in this great big giant pack. Ooh. Can he hold it? Oh, he's going back up.
Here we go. Oh, he got him down. He's trying.
Stay down there.
He's trying. Somebody give him a shot. Oh, the three's in the wall. Wow, they all live to fight another lap. Again. Oh, Browder's in the grass. This could turn bad for Browder. Look at this. A lot still going on here. And everybody survives it. Wow. A lot of guys lost a lot of track position there, but nobody wound up in the fence. So, hell of a job again. Wow. Well, the rust is showing, but they're knocking that rust right off, aren't they, Bob?
Yeah, no doubt.
Frank Reese trying to merge back in. Not sure what happened to Frank. I guess he made a pit stop. Oh, here they all come. There you go. Oh, we're wrecking. Here's your caution. No caution yet.
Ain't gonna be no caution.
There might be. No caution as of yet. Still no caution. People backwards on the front stretch. Caution is out. Yeah, 83 still spun out on the front stretch, so that's a high racing caution. These guys that just pitted, it's gonna work out for them. Wow. Boy, did they dodge a bullet.
That all started when Donald Sandusky went full bore into the back of the 59.
Yeah. Nobody checking up for the 59. That's what they were doing to me in practice. So I said, to hell with it. And honestly, after watching this race, I'm glad I didn't race this race. It's been a damn good race to broadcast and be a part of, but I'm just glad I wasn't out there because I would have done wrecked somebody. Or somebody would have wrecked me, one or the other, so. But we are getting close to that final quarter of the race. Already on lap 63. What caution is this, Bob? 4 or 3? 3. Caution number 3. It's been a pretty good race so far. Been a lot going on. A lot of saves, a lot of action, a lot of excitement. Glad I'm not out there. Surprised that a lot of guys are still in this race. Well, who are you interviewing now, Roberto? Might be your last chance. That was a hell of a nice green flag run there. Pick somebody. Got a bunch of other guys coming to pit road. There's some that already pitted.
Let's see here. Damn, just drag somebody up here. I don't know who to go with.
Donald Sadusky, Scott Brinson, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do try.
Hey, Dom, you were caught up in that caution there. What went on from your point of view there, brother?
Well, it looked like Vern, he checked up, and I guess he wanted to pit with the guys, but he stopped right on the track, and I tried to go high, but it was too late. I smashed him in the rear of him.
Had you already used your reset, or did you still?
I'm sitting here with 7 minutes in the pits.
Oh, so you're done then, huh?
Yeah, I'm pretty much out.
Oh man, well, that sucks, dude. That sucks that it ended like that.
Yeah, right. That's what I said. I don't know why Vern didn't go down. He just stayed there, and that was it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. There's been a lot. I'm surprised you guys made it this far with everything that's been going on in this race and all the saves and all the people that should have wrecked. And I mean, it's just craziness.
Yeah, that's I don't know if Justin, when I got loose, I don't know if Justin hit me or I just got loose when I was on the outside. So the first, or the second, third caution.
This is the third caution.
Yeah, so I'm pretty much done.
Well, that sucks, man. We're going to see you in a couple weeks. I think it's Chicagoland in a couple weeks. We're going to see you then.
Yeah, 10-4.
All right, brother. You got shout outs that you want to get in while you're up here? Want to talk about them Cowboys? What's up with Zeke, man?
Well, Zeke, I don't know, man. They're, I don't know what's up with that. Really,
You think?
Guys, they shouldn't even be doing what they're doing, man. That's my.
You think that suspension is going to hold up? He appealed it. You think it's going to hold up, or you think they might wind up knocking off a couple games? He going to get something, though.
He might get four week suspension.
You guys are going to have to lean on the old Raider cast-off, Darren McFadden.
Yeah, he's good, dude. I like McFadden, man. He's good.
Yeah, he's in his twilight years, that's for sure. But having Zeke around last year took a lot of mileage off the load there, so he might have a little bit left in the tank as long as you don't need him for the whole year, because he has a problem with staying healthy. So
yeah.
Well, let me just throw this out there.
I like
the Cowboys suck.
Yeah, I like this. Thank you, all that. Everybody for putting this on. Thank you.
Well, I just want to throw this out there. The Cowboys suck again.
That's fine. You'll see them in the Super Bowl this year.
Oh, no. We're not going there. The Saints will be in the Super Bowl.
I wouldn't be going there either. I'm not even going to say the Raiders are going. But those two teams, maybe the Cowboys, but the Saints,
No.
That's
The
reaching.
Cowboys definitely. They choked like they choked last year.
Yeah, but they got a lot of young talent too. But I'll tell you what, they did lose their whole secondary. That's going to definitely be key for them.
Yeah, just as long as their front line stays healthy. That's the main thing.
You got to play defense too.
Yeah,
Your whole secondary, that makes a world of difference.
Yeah, it does.
I know the Cowboy fans have been trying to play that down, but they lost all 4 starters from the secondary.
That's what I said.
You don't see that, man. That's like, you might lose a couple, but all 4? Damn.
Right. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
All right, Donald. Well, sorry about your luck tonight, man. We'll see you again at the next one.
Yeah, 10-4. Thank you, guys.
All right, brother.
Later, man.
That's one cat that loves his Cowboys right there.
Yeah, that's very true. A loyal fan, that's for sure. My girlfriend's a Cowboys fan. I'm not sure she hears us knocking on the Cowboys. I'm going to be hearing it from her. But my history with the Cowboys dates long back before I ever met her. So I think that it gives me a little leeway. Let's just say I've been watching the NFL for a long, long, long time. Well, get us going, Roberto. This might be the last restart. I highly doubt it, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
I won't take 5 laps. We're going to have a no caution.
Yeah, we might now. Now we're then getting down to them closing 34 laps to go. I'm sure everybody's going to be taking chances, so you're probably right. 5 to 10 laps.
All right, pace cars in. We're green flag racing. Elite Ray leads them to the green flag. They're going up to the gearbox. See See how long it takes for them to get down and dirty here.
Well, Sylvia looks like he's all right, so maybe he did still have a reset. He looks good. Still can't believe that there are, more trucks out of this race. Still showing 17 on the lead lap. And then you got Reese and Boyles are one lap down, and then everybody else, Sadusky, Margam, and Sanderson out of the race. So 19 of them still in the race, 17 of those still on the lead lap. And the 2 that aren't are only one lap down, so they're still in this thing.
Watching Maximum Velocity Easy Wrap Truck Series live at Daytona on MaxSpeedTV. You're watching the Deuce on MaxSpeed. And glad to be joined in the booth with Scott Brinson. Seen a lot of good saves tonight, a lot of truck movement around, and a lot of people that are probably pissed off at one driver right now, but it'll be all right next go around. When we go to Chicagoland in 2 weeks.
I think it's Chicagoland. Let me take a peek.
Right now on the Luke Ray, this
Vegas. They're going to Sin City. My bad. Vegas. And then Richmond. Yeah. I don't know why I thought Chicago. It's Vegas. And then Richmond for the championship. I won't be here for Richmond. I will be on a big old jet airliner about the time the race is going on. So keep me in mind that night because I hate flying. I've had some shaky ass landings, man. Let me tell you what.
at least you're on the ground.
Yeah, but if you don't hit the ground properly, you become a big-ass fireball going down the runway, and that don't sound too fun either. I watch too much shit on YouTube as far as airplane crashes, and I just know too much about the industry and how fragile airplanes really are, man, and wow. So a couple of them landings, yeah, I was ready to get the hell off those planes. I said something to one of the captains one time. I usually thank the captains, hey guys, thanks for getting us here safely. I always do that. It's kind of like a tradition of mine because it's just me keeping my good luck streak going, me not being in a field somewhere. But one day in particular, guy standing there, I was like, we coming a little hot on that one, didn't we? He just kind of looked at me. So that was my way of letting him know I didn't appreciate his unsafely landing. Because, man, how we didn't drag a wing on the runway, I don't know. Slammed down basically one wheel, and the whole plane just kind of rolled to the left. And I was like, whoa, here we go. We're all going to die right here. And somehow he got the other wheel down and slammed it down and then slammed the front down. And I was like, holy shit, anything else to slam on the ground? How is this thing still in one piece?
Well, you might think
we made it.
You might think this is ironic, but one of the hardest landings was coming into Tampa. For me.
This is where this was. Yeah, that's where this was at Tampa International. On a dry runway, too. It wasn't wet.
Yeah,
it was windy, but it wasn't, I don't think it was that windy.
We come over the beach there, you know, and then I seen the marsh, and then I seen the runway, and boy, he bounced like twice on the end of it. I'm like, really?
You flew into St. Pete if you were out over the water. Whoa, here we go. Oh, that was close. They're giving him room. They're giving him room.
It was just the little inlet things.
I gotcha. Yeah, I've had some hairy landings up north, too, on icy runways. Those aren't fun either. He was trying to apply them brakes, and they hit ice on the runway, and you feel that? Whoa, it's scary.
Yeah, I flew into O'Hare one night in the snow. That was.
I hate flying to the north in the wintertime. Here lately, the last couple winters, though, it's been mild up there, so it's been kind of, easy on me. It wasn't until after I left that they got hammered with snow. I haven't seen snow on Christmas in, God, 4 or 5 years.
27 to go, and we still got a lot of trucks making a lot of bold moves.
Yeah, it's going to ramp up. I think everybody just kind of waiting to get into that 20 to go window, and everybody's going to, ooh, Router out there blinking real bad. But they'll get into that 20 to go window, and then all bets off then. Everybody going to shove their chips in the middle, and everybody's just going to be all in. Bob, I'm going to grab a water real quick. I'll be right back.
Causes me to be up late. I ain't got school tomorrow, so I'm good to go. Get in a race or two after this. Some dirt racing. See if I can get cussed out some more. Ooh. Look at Brian Timbrell. Went a lap down early, got his lap back, all fixed up. Currently running into fourth position right now. Got some cars working up on the high side up there. What you brung. These guys ain't letting up at all right now up front. Andrew Payash trying to stay out in front of Sean Butler. Bit of excitement going on here in the closing laps.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, you didn't miss much. Everybody's still pretty much the same when you left.
Whoa.
Brian Timbrell.
We're 3 wide.
It's good to see Brian back up here at the front. Not in too well for him. He keeps doing what he's doing right now. I mean, these guys get caught.
Taking 3 wide.
Yeah, I mean, the guys in the middle, though, I mean, they're once they get in that 3 wide position, I mean, they pretty much. I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
I think they're just asking for trouble taking a 3 wide this early. Still way too many laps to go. With all the action that we've seen tonight, this is definitely not a good idea. This won't last long, I don't think.
Justin Michael and Michael Jeans up there on that top side. We got Wally Tierheimer and let's see here, it looks like the 8 of Andrew Shelta up there.
Yep, and then Ray and Sylvia on the bottom. Yeah, they thought better of that.
He went a lap down early, and he's back on the lead lap now with no help behind him.
Hey, Bob, I'm going to leave the interviews to you tonight, buddy. I'm going to get out of here as soon as this race is over.
All right. Yeah, it's going to be short nights for me, too. 21 laps to go.
Yep, been a hell of a race so far. Only 3 cautions. We've had more saves than we've had cautions. More major saves. I want to put it that way. Major saves, like where we should have had pile-ups. But the guys did a hell of a job of saving it. Only 3 cautions. They may be doing some more saving here with moves like that. Wow, that was a little bold with 20 to go. 20 to go. 80 down, 20 left.
Third line trying to get pouring back up again. Here we
go. We're wrecking. I just took Justin Michael out. I just took a bunch of guys out. Caution is out. Guys are going to be done. I just collected about 5 of them. Sylvia's in it. He's probably done. Not sure how much damage Michael Jeans is going to have. He's got some damage. He was pushing Justin. I can see right rear damage on the 08. He might be done too. Although that may not kill him. I'm not seeing any front damage. Don't see anything on Browder. I just changed it all. Old moves will end your night.
Still got a lot left to go though. And you call that the bold and the beautiful.
Yeah, there was some kind of weird net coating going on there where it looked like they had made contact. That's what caused all that. That was weird. Not seeing now we are. I was saying not too many people are diving to pit road, but some are. Some not giving up the track position.
Yeah, I can't say that I don't blame them on that with 18 to go, but you're gonna have people on new tires, and it's gonna be very interesting.
Well, pick somebody to interview, Roberto.
I think I'm gonna let them race it out, man.
Oh, to hell with that. We're gonna have a couple more cautions. Pick somebody. Still got a bunch of laps left.
Crap. Grab 10s and bring them up here. I gotta pick some.
There you go, Bob.
Mr. Timbrell.
Robert, how are you this evening?
Yes, sir. You've been flirting with that disaster tonight. I mean, you went down and got back up. Now you're back there in 9th position. What do you think?
I think it's time to get back up. You know, when you're going in that pack there and you just have that feeling that it's coming, and I had that feeling, so I just pulled out of it and dropped to the back, and sure enough, there it was.
There you go. It's been an up and down night for everybody. I mean, you went down a lap early. You were just riding back there. I mean, was that by design or?
No, I lost the draft. Couldn't catch up, and just figured, well, I knew there was going to be a wreck coming, so I just, bided my time, took a lap back, and now, now it's time to go.
Well, it's
go time.
It's go time for sure, and got Mom in here watching. You want to give a shout out to her?
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for watching, Mom. Love you. Talk to you soon.
There you go.
We'll see what we can do about it to get back up there again.
All right, Tims. Well, be safe with it, brother, and bring it home.
Thanks, buddy. Have a good one up there.
Trying to figure out. That's great. Michael Jeans, this is Bob up in the booth. You got a copy?
I didn't do it. I was there, but I didn't do it.
I seen it.
I don't know how it worked out.
There's cameras everywhere.
2 wrecks and not gotten any damage yet.
I know, man, but your teammate, he's taking a beating.
Yeah. Well, both times in the last 2 wrecks, I've hit Justin, and I haven't had any damage. Just it coated through him, so sucks for him. But it's worked out pretty good for me.
You got right rear damage.
Do I?
Yeah, it's crinkled in on the right rear. The back right corner is.
Well, that's still pretty good. I was hood deep in the back of his truck in that last wreck, for what I could see.
And I was surprised you had rear damage from it.
Fucking die racing. Ain't it fun?
Yeah, it's their crash model. It needs some work.
Had a pretty good race other than that, though.
It's been wild as hell. Wouldn't you say so, Roberto?
Yeah. Well, you're in 4th. Got 15 to go when you take the green flag. Good luck to you, man. We'll see you at the end.
Thanks, guys.
Four cautions for 16 laps, 16 to go, 27.
We ain't done pacing that. We're going to have at least 2 more, I think. Definitely 1 more, but I'm thinking 2 more if this is over. I'm thinking it may finish under caution. Get going, Bob.
Pace car is ground, green flags out. Everybody going up through the gearbox. Richie B there in the 3rd position behind Andrew Fahash. Richie B having a good night tonight, man, I'm telling you.
Still 16 of them on the lead lap. A couple of them are going to be off the pace here, the 59 and the 87, but they're still on the lead lap. They could wind up getting some positions out of this after the next big one. A lot of guys at a reset, so the next one's going to take some guys out.
Richie B about got up into the 1 truck. He wanted to get up there and get around that truck, but didn't quite have him clear.
Everybody wants to win this race, and everybody's got a shot to win this race, so everybody's pushing all their chips to the center now. Everybody's all in. What they got's what they got, hoping they're holding the best hand.
You can see some people trying to strategize how they're going to make their moves.
I don't know if Browder's fading back because he's damaged and he just off the pace, or if he's fading back because he's anticipating something major in front of him. He's at the back anyway, so nobody to work with him.
Fahash moved up in front of the 1 truck. That was a big, bold move. 8's behind the 61. They're pretty much good working teammates together there, or former teammates.
That's Bandit Motorsports.
HB really ain't got no help with the 8 truck there.
Oh, he's getting some help now. Took him a minute to catch back up. They caught back up to him. Just gotta be careful not to bumper hook him here. Richie drifting up just a little bit there.
He's done that the last couple of laps there, so he's got to really watch that. 13 to go.
Probably getting an old shake leg.
I don't think we're done with the cautions either.
No, Frank Reese took it behind the wall. He's officially done. Yeah, now Sylvia's fading back. So he's feeling that damage as well. Slowly filtering out the guys who've got damaged vehicles. We're down to 12 left in this front group. Keegan's out there blinking like a Christmas bulb.
A few of them like that. Old Tim's ain't got no help behind him. He wants to get up there and shake
He's hanging on. He's hanging on right now. You don't want to be that last truck, that's for sure.
You don't want to be that guy. Definitely don't want to be that guy.
Then again, I was going to say, then again, may be a good place to be, because there's going to be a whole lot of blocking going on here as we come to 10 to go. Man, Schulte hung out his buddy there.
Yeah, they wasn't no help there for sure.
Whoa. That Schulte's going to come down in front of Richie. I'm sure Richie's not digging that.
No. Just sitting here thinking that wreck's gonna come from about third back.
Well, third and 31's fading. One's up almost into the wall there. Yeah, so Fay Ash gonna lose his pushing buddy.
He got muscled out. Now we're seeing
3 wide, 3 wide. This could lead to disaster right here. Here we go. Hold on.
Oh, they just planted.
Michael Jean's rubbing the wall. And 61 got hung out.
57 is trying to stay up there in the middle. He goes back up behind Michael Jean's. 61 stuck in the middle.
Yeah, it could get ugly.
Here comes Brian Timbrell.
Wally got shuffled out. Wally's going to be the odd man out here. Tough break for Wally after all that. He's going to be the one to fade back. Wally's still got time. He just got to get back here and regroup. He ain't got a choice now. Now he just got to get back in line and regroup here. They've lost the 31. He's faded back.
Keegan Leahy moving up.
Down to 11 in this front group.
Brian Timbrell, he's hanging in there steadily around the 6th position. Schulte in the lead. I guess all bets are off, baby. So we're coming to 7 to go.
Yeah, we're getting into that zone. If we get a caution, it's going to finish under caution. It's got to happen in the next couple laps if we're going to get one. Otherwise, we will finish under caution. And I'm thinking we are going to get another caution, so I'd rather see it happen before that. A lot of bold moves.
Move up to the top.
There's our caution. Richie Bros, Austin Hawkins. I figured we were going to get one. There it is. Tough break. Hell of a night for Richie. And it ends like that.
He went straight to the wall.
That's the life of a super speedway racer, folks. It can all end after all that time that quickly. Well, good news is we're going to get a restart, so we're going to get a green-white checker.
Who's it gonna be?
Well, I know who it's not going to be.
Richie Bros.
And a bunch of other guys. Kerry went out there and turned some laps after the race started. Yeah, it's looking that way. A couple laps. Showing him in 23rd place, 93 laps now.
Only 100 laps run there, dude.
Well, we're on lap 95, so he had to have gone out there and turned at least one lap. Because he's 93 down.
I'm showing 96. Showing 6 to go. 5 to go this time out.
Yeah, so he had to have completed one lap.
Yeah.
Well, your current running order is Andrew Schulte is the leader. Andrew Fayash, the third, runs second. Michael Jeans, third. Landon's fourth. I'm not going to butcher his last name. Keegan Leahy's in fifth. Brian Tembrell, sixth. Malik Ray, seventh. Oh, Wallace back there in eighth. Justin Barry, ninth. We haven't really talked about him a whole lot tonight. And Nathan Sylvia rounds out the top 10, but we do know that Nathan Sylvia's got a damaged truck. As does Travis Browder in 11th, and Craig Hawkins, stone cold, in 12th. And Sean Butler, I don't know if he's damaged or not. He might have just made a pit stop. But he's last truck on the lead lap. And then Richie's out of the race. So that's it. 13 of them left in the race. All of them on the lead lap. Oh, and Sean Butler fell through. That explains why he's back there. So 12 of them left in the race. 13 left in the race and 12 on the lead lap.
Wallace, we decided to bring you back up here and put the max speed jinx on you.
Oh man, I'm already back there. I'm already in the 8th right now, so we'll see what can it do. Well, I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, really, I wouldn't go pressing my luck.
I'm only 4th on the outside, so I'm really not 8th. I'm 4th on the outside. So.
Oh, okay. Well, nonetheless.
We got a lot of friends out here on the outside, I'll tell you that much. We're going to have
yeah, we'll see how long you're friends for when they drop that green flag.
Man, you got caught up in everything and got fixed and then got caught up in it again. You just can't buy one tonight.
Well, I got caught up in some, and then I optionaled it, and then I got caught up in a good one, and then I had to fix it, and then I got caught up in another little one and used the optional. So I've been hit a little bit, and I've been hit a lot. So it's a lot of. I feel like Kerry Cleaver tonight, Mr. Excitement.
There you go, buddy. Well, I just wanted to give you a hard time and tell you that we got the jinx on you, but you only got like 3 more laps to go, so you'll be good to go.
All right, man. Thanks.
Yeah, just looking at this, Sean Smith was charged with felony assault. So not only was it assault, but felony assault.
You must have beat the brakes off of that person.
Well, if I had a sister and somebody roughed her up, I'd do the same thing. But I don't have a sister, so probably a good thing.
Lights are out on the pace car.
Green, white checker. It's going to be a shoot 'em up, Bob. Who's going to have enough bullets in the pistol?
Winner, chicken dinner.
Who's going to be left holding their pistol in their hand?
Winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah, let's just hope we finish under green. I know that's asking for a whole bunch, but if we can get to that white flag before anybody wrecks, we'll be good to go. At least make it around once, can't they? I would think so.
That's a lot there, Brinson.
Wally was pretty optimistic about being fourth on the outside, wasn't he? With 2 to go. I'm not 8th. I'm 4th on the outside. With 2 to go. Go get him, Wally. I think those guys sitting on the front row are going to be, one of them is going to wind up winning this thing. Maybe Michael Jeans might be able to snatch it. I look for Leahy to do something really, really aggressive.
It's going to be a winner, chicken dinner. They separated them cars.
Go time. Schulte got a great restart there. If he pulls down, oh, he was clear. He should have pulled down.
Yeah, he's got a teammate behind him. He ain't got no help.
That explains it.
That's why he started up on the high side there.
I got you. Oh, look at the big shove that he's getting right now on the bottom. Wow. Schulte just got lost in the shuffle there. Oh, and Schulte's going to come diving down in front of the 83. So much for teammates. Oh, and Michael Cheese is getting right. We're wrecking down off the track. No caution. Oh, and it does come out, and that'll end it. I can't believe the caution come on that. Everybody got hosed on that deal.
I don't understand that move.
It was happening, when was that happening? Like the other night, Rudy's race. I think it was Monday night.
I don't understand that. That's in the book.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Well, I'm going to cut out of here, man. So I will catch you soon.
All right, man.
Pleasure calling a race with you as always, Mr. Bob.
All right, Keegan Leahy, you got a copy?
I do. How are you?
Well, you rode around in the back pretty much most of the evening. You're going to come home third tonight. You got enough gas to make it around.
Lots of gas, man. Yeah, I kind of rode around on purpose for the first half. Second half of that, I wasn't riding back there on purpose. Yeah, it's just, I'm not very good at these restrictor plate races. I don't really plan it properly half the time, and I end up losing the draft, as evidenced by most of the race. But, you know, I found my way up here somehow, managed to keep my reset until I needed it, and yeah, coming home third.
Well, when them two trucks got together in front of you just now, I mean, you had to be holding your breath there.
I didn't even know what happened until they were in the infield, man. I was just full throttle pushing, waiting until it cleared out in front of me.
There you go. Anybody you want to thank tonight, Keegan?
Yeah, man, racing with Andrew. Congrats on the win to him. He did a lot better than me today, so good for him.
All right, buddy. We'll see you in 2 weeks to Las Vegas.
Yep, thank you.
All right, Landon, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, yeah. Don't understand what happened there with Shelton. I know y'all in that same group there. What happened?
Kind of had a little strategy going, but didn't get the best restart that we wanted to get, and I just told him to go down and try to win this race, but too much momentum from the guys on the inside, and looked like Michael kind of got a little squirrely and got up the track and then just lost it and took him out. So just big racing deal, but other than that, a great race.
Anybody you want to thank tonight?
Yeah, I just want to thank all my teammates. Good job. I mean, good win for Andrew. Good racing. And that's it.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations on finishing second. And we're going to talk to the man that finished first tonight, Andrew Fahash. I mean, you pulled it out there at the end, buddy, but you kind of rode around at the back tonight, too.
Yeah, that last run there, or last couple runs there, I just I found myself in third when the pit stop wreck happened, and that's about when I wanted to go anyway, so it all kind of just fell into place setup-wise, but I'm not... I mean, I guess I know a little more now that I heard Landon's interview, but I wasn't sure why Schulte was taking the top. But he picked the outside, and I think he kind of dug his own grave there. The only reason I was thinking at the time was that maybe he'd try to, clear me and get a good push. But, he wasn't able to quite clear me there, and kind of backfired on him and cost him the win. And down the back, it looked like Gene's just got a bad bump there or something and overcorrected a little bit.
Well, nonetheless, I mean, we've seen a lot of action going on tonight, and but nonetheless, you come home the victor. Anybody you want to thank tonight?
Just Keegan and everybody over at Lockdown for all the stuff they do, not just here. I don't get too many chances to get interviewed for the other stuff, so I got to thank them when I can. But yeah, it's been fun here. I got to thank you guys for broadcasting, and Max V and Kerry and Sean for putting the league on and always making it as fun as possible and trying to keep it just the right amount of casual and serious at the same time to have a good time.
Well, buddy, congratulations on finishing tonight. After 100 laps, you come home the winner. We'll see you in a couple of weeks in Las Vegas, and congratulations once again on the win.
Thank you.
All right, well, we're going to get out of here after we run down through the finishing order here. Andrew Fahash comes home first, Landon Cardullo and Keegan Leahy third, and Malik Ray fourth, Wally Turheimer fifth, sixth, Brian Timbrell, Nathan Silvio seventh, eighth, Justin Berry ninth, Travis Browder, Craig Hawkins 10th, 11th, Michael Jeans, Andrew Schulte 12th, 13th, Sean Butler, Richard Bruce 14th, 15th, Michael Jeans 16th, Trent Smith, George Hendricks 17th, Chris Wills 18th, Frank Reese 19th, Donaldson Dusky 20th, Vernon Morgan 21st, Scott Sanderson 22nd. And that wraps it up from there. It's been a great race tonight. You've been watching MaxSpeedTV 2 on MaxSpeed, the Deuce. Catch Rudy Cummins and the rest of the crowd on any given night, broadcasting here on YouTube. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. For Scott Brinson, I'm Bob Riley. We'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.